So, good morning students. Let me continue with the sheets and dividends exercise 3C from Serena Publishers. The problems are tough and I am making you to do in a simple way. So, let us complete 6th, 7th and 9th problems I am going to do. Already I did just now 8th sum. Gopal has 100 rupees shares. Gopal has 100 rupees shares of a company A paying 10% dividend. He sells a certain number of these shares at a discount of 20% of the face value. So face value they did not give. Discount 20% and invest the proceeds in 100 rupees shares at rupees 60 of company B paying 21 etc. etc. There are some lengthy words given. If his income from the shares increases by 18,000, find the number of shares. Find the number of shares sold by Gopal. So here first write down what are the given condition. A Gopal has some 100 rupees shares of company A paying 10% dividend. So let me write the condition. Gopal he sells a certain number of shares at a discount of 20% and invests the proceeds. So let the total invest, find the number of shares he sold. Find the number of shares sold by the Gopal. So if his income from the shares sold increases by 18,000, find the number of shares sold by Gopal. Let the number of shares be X. Number of shares is equal to X, right? A man, Gopal has 100 rupees shares. Now write down, first write down all the given conditions. Face value is how much? Face value is 100, right? Paying 10% dividend. Dividend is equal to 10%, right? From this calculate the dividend. Dividend is equal to, do I need to write the formula? So many times we have done now. So many times we have done now. Dividend percentage of face value into number of shares. So dividend percentage is nothing but 10 by 100 into face value. Face value is 100. Simple. Into number of shares. We put that. So 10x. Right. Now first part is very clear. Now second part. Second one is the main problem here. He sells a certain number of these shares at a discount of 20%. You have to think that discount is 20%. What is the meaning of discount 20% in shares and dividend? So market value is less than the face value. So market value is nothing but, what is the face value? 100 minus 20 by 100 into 100. Face value is 100, no? So 100 minus 20 is 20. Right? Market value is 100. He sells a certain number of shares at a discount and invests the proceed. Again, invest the proceed. Underline that word. Already I am saying. Invest the proceed. Invest the proceed. Very important word. Invest the proceed means, what is the invest the proceed? What is the meaning of this? Sale proceed. Sale proceed is equal to number of shares into market value. Number of shares already we took X. Right? Now market price is how much? Just now we calculate, no? He sells a certain number of these shares at a discount of 20 and invest the proceed. First let me write down X into number of shares. Number of shares is X already. Sale invest the proceed means sale proceed. Sale proceeding means he is investing in the next company or something like that. Similar words. Number of shares into market price. Number of shares is X. Market price just now we calculated. Market value 80. So 80x. He sells a certain number of these shares. So he is selling certain number of these shares at a discount of 20% and invest the proceed in 100 rupees shares at rupees 60 of company paying 20% dividend. Now this is case 2. Already we have written market price. Come back to this. And what are the given conditions now? At a discount of 20% and invest the proceeds in 100 rupees shares. Now face value remains same, still 100 rupees. Next, market price. Market price is what now? Market price is 60. Right? Market price is 60. And invest the proceeds. Since we are using the word invest the proceeds, sale proceeds is nothing but number of shares into market price. Number of shares is nothing but 80, and he is saying he sells a certain, sells means selling price. So he sells a certain number of shares at a discount of 20%. So that means market price is nothing but 20. So market price is just right here. Market price is 20, and here invest the proceeds number of shares into it. Come back to second case. These all. Here you write down case 1. Now case 2. Now case 2, what he sells a certain number of shares. These shares at a discount to invest the proceed. Invest the proceed already we did. Now total investment, this becomes the investment. Total investment is 80x. Rupees 80x. And face value is given. Face value is given what? Face value is 100. Now market price. Market value is he sells the number of shares at a discount of 25 and invests the proceed in shares at 60%. At 60. Now market value is rupees 60. Paying 20% dividend. So these are the second condition. Case 2. Sale proceed, invest the proceed means sale proceed, write down number of shares into market wise, number of shares X. So market value is 80 now. So this becomes the investment for case 2. Now again from this calculate the dividend. Dividend percentage of face value into number of shares. So dividend percentage already given in case 2, 20. 20 by 100 into face value is 100. Number of shares. Number of shares, how what you will get? Total investment by market price. Market price is 60. So 100, 21s are 23s are. So 80x by 3. What is asking? If his income from the shares means this is a new income. Income from the shares increases. If his income from the shares sold increases by 80. If his income, look at the words, if his income from the share sold is that those are all prepositional sentences, you can eliminate those. If his income increases by 18,000, just concentrate like that. If his income increases by 18,000, how will the income increases? When there is a difference only, no? What we got here, starting dividend is 10x, now dividend is 80x. If his income from the share sold, so you can eliminate those words from the share sold, or you see that there is a set of commas put. So if his income increases by 18,000, what I am saying is from the share sold, so you remove those words, then you will understand. So what does that mean? Now take the difference of these two. 80x by 3 minus 10x is equal to 18,030. So that is difference. Now take that 80 minus 30 is 50x by 3 is equal to 18,000. So 0 cancel, x is equal to 18,1800 into 3 by 5. 5 cancellations you do, the answer is something 80x by the answer is 1080. So x is equal to 1080. Or else you can do calculations 180. Let us go to 1800 18,000. This is 18,000. 18000 into 3 by 50. 0 cancel. 1800 divided by 3. 5 3s are 15, 3 digits remaining, 5 6 are 30, 0 0. So 2 zeros are there, 0. Now multiplied with 3, 0 0 3 6 are 18, 3 9 10. 10,800 is the answer. So it's very simple. Just you have to understand invest the proceed, that is sale proceeds, and what are sale proceeds already I told, number of shares into market price. Number of shares is X, market price is they give discount 20%, no, so this becomes the investment for the next part. Next one, a man invests a certain money in 6% rupees 100. This is another difficult question which is lengthy. A man invests a certain sum of money in 6% 100 rupees at 12% rate. When the shares fell to 96, he sold out all the shares and brought the invested the proceed in 10% and 10 rupees, etc. If the change in his income is 540, find the sum invested originally. This is also same like previous problem, but here the only thing is find the sum invested. There, you have in place of number of shares in this question you have tried. Let the sum invested originally be X. Let the investment be rupees X. Right? A man invests a certain money in 6% 100 rupees shares at 12% premium. Face value is 100. Market price they only give 12% premium. Here they use our 12 rupees 12 premium. Market value is 12 premium is market value is 112. So dividend is equal to 6%, right? Next, when the shares fell to, okay, leave that second part. So first calculate the dividend. Dividend is equal to what? Dividend percentage of face value into number of shares. Dividend is nothing but 6 by 100 into face value is 100 into number of shares. Number of shares what you get? Total investment by, total investment is X we took, no, total investment by market price. Market price is 112. So 100 cancel, 6x by 112. So 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12. 3x by 56. So this is dividend. Now come back to case 2. When the shares fell to rupees 96, he sold out the shares and bought the invested the proceed. Again invested the proceed. They use the word invested the proceed. Invested the proceed. Already I told what is the meaning of invested the proceed. Invested the proceed means sale proceed. That is nothing but new investment. Sale proceed is nothing but new investment. What is the sale proceed? Number of shares into market price. Number of shares we don't know. Number of shares, market price we don't know. Market price. He sells he has given when the shares fell to rupees 96, he sold out the shares and bought the invested proceeds, something they gave investor in 10 rupees in 10%, 10 rupees shares at rupees 8. So first let me concentrate on this. Invested the proceed means sale procedure, sale proceed, that is new investment. Put it in the bracket, new investment. Number of shares, already we know no number of shares. Number of shares is what? Already we calculate from this number of shares, 3x by 56 into market price. Market price is nothing but here they give no 96. When the shares fell to rupees 90, that means market price. 96 into 3x by 56. right? Cancellations, 3 2s are 6, sorry, cancellations how will you do? Or else you write this as it is 96 into 3x by 56. This is new investment. New investment is 96 into 3x by 56. Now again, what is, come back to the problem. When the shares fell to 96, he sold out the shares and brought the invested to proceed. Invested to proceed, already we did. Invested to proceed means number of, what is the formula? Invested the proceed means number of shares. Number of shares. Invested the proceed, that means new investment is equal to number of shares into market value. Number of shares already this one. Number of shares is x by 112 into market value. Market value is nothing but 96. No, they give when the shares fell to rupees 90. That means market value is 96. So 96 into x by 112. So new investment is this one. Next, when the shares, he sold out all the shares and brought the investment proceeding 10%. Dividend, now dividend is 10%. Face value is changed now. Face value earlier it was 100, now face value is 10. And invest the proceeding 10%, 10 rupees shares at rupees 8. Now case 2. So new investment. What is investment now? 26 into x by 112. This is investment. Next, what is given? Face value. Face value is, I don't know, there is a change in face value. Face value is 10 rupees, rupees 10. Next, face value is 10 and market value is rupees 8. Now go for this again. Market value is 8. This is new investment. Again calculate dividend percentage of face value into number of shares. Dividend is what? What is dividend given? And share to invest and invested the proceeding 10%. D is equal to 10%. So 10 by 100 into face value is also 10 now. There is a change in face value into number of shares. Number of shares is nothing but total investment by market value. So 10 is 100 gets cancelled. Total investment is this now. 96 into x by 112 by market price. Market price is what? Market value is 8. So this is nothing but 8 1s are 8 2s are 16. 12 into x by 112. So now 4 3s are 12, 4 2s are 8, 4 8s are 32. 3x by 28. So this one market as 1, this one market as 2. D1 and D2 we got. If the change in his income is rupees 40, now income change is there, no? D1 and D2. D1 is nothing but dividend 1. Now dividend D2 is this one. Change in his income. That means 3x by 56. Change in his income means you have to find the difference. Why we have to find the difference? If the change in his income is rupees 40, he put this one. He sold some shares and he kept some shares. So therefore there will be difference. What is the difference? Is 3x by 28 minus 3x by 56. That is equal to 540 given. So 28 into 56. This is 56. 28 2s are here also 2. 6x by 56 minus 3x by 56 is equal to 540. So 56 now denominators are same. 3x by 56 is equal to 540. Therefore x is equal to 540 into 56 by 3, 12. So x is equal to 540 into 12. That is nothing but 540 into 12. So please do it by yourself. The answer is 10080. 10,080 is the solution. So that's it. There is a problem. So these are the two tough questions, and so let me do one more problem. A man invested, problem number 6 and 7th page, 8th one already I have written. A man invested rupees 45,000 in 15% rupees 100 sheet quoted at rupees 125. Question number 9, Serna Publishers, exercise 3C or try by yourself. These are problems. When the market price of these shares rose to 140, he sold some shares just enough to raise. Calculate the number of shares he sold. Some conditions they are asking. So first, what is given? A man invested. Once again, I am read out the question. A man invested 45,000 in 15% 100 rupees share quoted at 125. Find the market value of these shares. So find these shares rose. When the market value of these shares rose to 140, he sold some shares just enough to raise. And he is asking calculate the number of shares he still holds, the dividend to him on these remaining shares. So first of all, write down all the conditions. Investment is equal to 45,000 and dividend is equal to 15%. Face value is 100. Market value is 125. Right? Calculate. He is asking calculate the number of shares he still holds, the dividend due to him on these remaining shares. So first let us calculate dividend. Dividend is equal to dividend percentage of face value into number of shares. Dividend is what? 15 by 100 into face value is 100. Number of shares. Number of shares what you will get? 45,000 divided by number of shares. Total investment by market price 125. Right? This is the formula. Since we are in the end of the session and I am writing directly 100 cancel. So 45,000 into 15 by 125. This you calculate, you will get 360. So dividend is equal to 360. I think dividend they are not asking. So the number of shares the dividend due to him on these shares. So here this dividend is not at all required. If you want, you do it. Otherwise, not required. If they are asking dividend, you do it. Otherwise, they are not required. So from this, first calculate number of shares. Number of shares is nothing but this one. No? Number of shares. If they are asking dividend, you do it. Otherwise, no need. Number of shares is equal to 45,000 divided by 125. That is nothing but 360. Number of shares is 360. Now, when the market value of these shares goes to 140, now new market price is 140. Therefore, if there is a new market price, therefore his income obviously increased. That is just enough to raise new income. New income is 8,400. Right? New income is this 8,400. New market price is 140. When the market value of the share rose to 140, he sold. He is very clever. When the market value is increased to 140, he sold something. Therefore, he will get extra money. Just enough to raise, he got extra money, 8,400. He just increased. He just sold the prices. That is what shares and dividend is. When the market value of these shares rose to 140. Earlier, what was the market price? 125. Now the market price is increased to 140. The person is very clever. So from 125, when it increased to 140, he sold some shares, and he got the income this one. So from this, are you getting my point? Earlier 125 is the market price, now 140. So he just sold the shares, and therefore he gained 8,400 rupees. From this, you have to calculate number of shares. No, how many shares he sold? Number of shares. So number of shares is nothing but 8,400 divided by 140. That is nothing but 60. So simple calculations you do, it is 60. Right? Now I calculated number of shares is, he sold 60 shares, each one is 140. Now he got the income of 8,400. Therefore, now number of shares is 60. What is he asking? The dividend due to him on these remaining shares. Remaining shares is what? Remaining shares is what? Total shares is 360 minus already he sold 60 shares. So what is remaining? 300 shares is remaining. So dividend is what? 15%. What is the meaning of this? Just go for basics. Dividend is equal to 15 by 100 into 100. This is per share. Rupees 15 per share. Dividend is 15 per share. Now how many shares we have? 300 shares. So therefore, what is he asking? The dividend due to him on these remaining shares. Dividend on remaining shares. Remaining shares are how much? 300. Per share, what is the dividend? 15. So 300 is the remaining shares. 15 3 is the 45. So total dividend is 4,500. That's it. So very simple question. Just nothing confusion in this. My investment, this one, market value. So if the person is very clever. When the market price increased to 140, he sold some shares and he got the income. That shares we have calculated, that is nothing but 60. Earlier 360 shares were there. Now he sold 60 shares. So remaining shares is 300. What is the meaning of D is equal to 15%? Basics. Just go for basic. Dividend is 15%. 15 by 100 into 100. Face value. Dividend is calculated based on face value. Face value is 100. So 100 cancelled. Per share 15. 300 shares are there. 15 3 is 45. So thank you students. Have a nice day. Bye. We'll meet you in the next class. Please don't forget to click on the blue icon button and subscribe my channel. Thank you students. Have a nice day. Bye.